Right, sorry about that, guys. I'll try and get to the point because it did the whole... It cut me off because I don't have space, basically. So I'm going to get to the point. It's a bit dark. I just wanted to show you what I look like in the natural light, but I'm just going to put the light up and it lock exposure. So I've looked through my phone. I can't find the thing that I thought about to make a video about specifically. It's something apparently I've wanted to talk about for a long time on videos and stuff, and never remember to mention it when I'm making videos, which is kind of annoying. But I know one thing, and that is my neighbours are having like a... They've got one of the other neighbours over at their house, and they're actually having dinner. And it's really rude because we never get invited over there, even though we're like next door to them. So it's kind of a little bit rude. But they have obviously turned her against me because she used to be dead nice to me, but since she started going over there, she's just blanked me. When she sees me in the street now, she just completely blanks me. Ever since the lockdown, they've been having lockdown parties. They had one initial lockdown party on that street over there, which is by the side of my house, okay, which is where she lives, and she invited my next door neighbours over, and ever since then she's now started going over to their house all the time, right? And since then she started blanking me, but I don't know why. But then the next door neighbours seem to have a problem with me for some reason. Now I was talking to the daughter of the next door neighbours, who I found out is my age and is basically into the same kind of things I'm into, who's like a... I don't think she's a furry, but she's she's sort of a furry ally. She knows about furries and she's like supports them and everything. She even makes tails and ears and stuff. And like I say, I found out there's a bloke over there who's a furry. He lives just right there, like opposite me, but further over there. Some of you people, by the way, think I'm out in the woods. By the way, I'm not. This is my property, just to let you know. I don't know how really you don't know, because you've seen my house that I've accidentally had in the background. I try and make it look more wooded area. I don't want people to see my house, because then it's like dead obvious where I live. So anybody who's like... I don't want people to know. Anyway, you know why. It's like security, safety sort of thing. Because anybody sort of who knows the area would probably know the place if they saw it on this video. So I try and make it neutral and try and just record here. I mean, my house is nice. I wouldn't mind having my house in the video. I'm not ashamed of it or anything, but I just don't want people knowing where I live and shit. So that's all. But yeah, this is my property. I'm on my drive right now. This is my drive. This is my bin. My black bin. But a lot of people think that this is like the woods or some abandoned shit park or whatever. Somebody said, oh, aren't you afraid people are going to see you or whatever? I'm like, well, people can see me, I suppose, depending on where they stand. If they're like trespassing, you know, if they're looking in my garden, my property. But technically it's private property, so really people shouldn't see me. Like, if people... There's the gate there, right? You can see the gate, okay? If people go past there, they could probably... If they looked in, they could probably see me right now, but not very well, because there's a branch sort of hiding me. And if people go there, next door, which is the church there, where the fence is, then if they stand on top of there, they can see me. But like I say, they can only really see me if they're deliberately spying on me, if they're looking in deliberately to look at me. And there's like a gap in the fence there, which somebody has nicely bashed in to make. So if someone peeped through there, they could see me. Yeah, because someone's like, aren't you afraid that someone's going to see you like that? And to be honest with you, I'm not really ashamed. Like, one of my commenters said, who I thought was a troll at first, and might be a troll, but is like a nice troll, a nice troll, said that, you know, if I want to be seen, because he said, like, I'm double-minded or something, because I say that I do want to, like, show myself off looking like this, because I think I look awesome. I really love this look. I wouldn't mind people seeing me like this, but I am kind of afraid of people seeing me like this, and other people, the majority of my audience, obviously know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's weird, because people... Even my latest commenter said, aren't you afraid that people are going to see you like that? I would be afraid of being seen dressed up, I suppose. And then there was two people, including this latest person who I thought was a troll, and also someone from my former pack who said I shouldn't be ashamed, you know, to show my therianness, I guess. But I have mentioned on my videos so many times the reason why I don't want to be seen like this. It depends who it is. But I've told like the videos so many times. I don't know why I have to keep repeating myself, because it's kind of annoying having to repeat myself several times. But it depends on who it is. If it's the hooligans, then I don't want to be seen like this by them, because they will go to their mates, they'll say, oh, they've just seen Wolfie, Wolfie's still doing the Wolfie thing, let's go harass Wolfie, let's kick the fence in, let's throw shit at Wolfie, and, you know, bleh, you know, when they see me out in the street, it's at me, you know, and they're just like, shit, it's like, you know, I have to put up with harassment and bullying and stuff for years and years and years, because they just don't let it go. If people were more accepting around here, I wouldn't mind. But I mean, there are. Don't get me wrong. There are people who are accepting around here. But like I say, it depends. The adults, most of the adults, not all of them. If it's the hooligan type parents, like the hooligans' mothers and fathers and relatives, then they're obviously not very nice, and they would be nasty about it. But if it was most of the grown-ups around here, that what I call the normal grown-ups, not the shitty hooligan types. If it's the normal grown-ups who are sort of civilized, if they saw me like this, they would think it was great. Like, they would not just accept it, but they would probably think it was wonderful. But like I say, I daren't go out like this, because yeah, I might encounter the nice people, but I might also encounter the nasty people. Like I say, it's just about the nasty people. That's the only. It's just the nasty people that stop me. You know? Sorry, I'm just posing because I don't have much space. I would like to get some pictures of me like this. Shame about the glare. Right, I'm gonna have this follow me around, and then I'll talk some more. I don't really know if I actually have much space on this. I've deleted like 13 videos from the deleted section. Right, so yeah, so the person who commented said basically they would be a bit shy about being seen like this. It's obvious to most normal people. It's sort of obvious why us therians are careful and are afraid to be seen like this, for fear of being judged, for fear of being bullied, for being harassed, or just being judged like just by random passing strangers. It's no big deal, at least to me anyway. The thing that bothers me is being seen by people who are going to cause trouble for the rest of my days after they've seen me dressed like this. And it's not just about me being dressed like this. They make up rumours about me, like really nasty, vicious rumours to everyone, and then suddenly I'm the worst criminal in the world. Like I say, I've been accused of all sorts of shit, which I'm not going to mention on here, because you know how it is. Even online people will twist it, you know, probably. Like some nasty person admitted that they did bad things to puppies or something. They actually admitted they did it. So I can kind of understand people being nasty about that person. But I have been accused of this kind of thing. But I have mentioned, again, I've told a story in another video. That it's not true. And I explain what actually happened to even the accusers. But they don't believe you, because they would much rather believe that you were a bad person, so they continue to prosecute you. But their actual real problem with me is just that I dress like this, and that I'm different in some other way. Because they used to harass me before I started dressing up like this. Or should I say, before they started seeing me dressing up like this. Because obviously I used to dress up before then, but they never saw me do it, because I did it in my own home. And I didn't sort of broadcast it back then, you know. Because it was enough just, back then, for me, it was just enough to do it, by myself. But now I do like to be seen like this, but just not the judgy people. I don't want the judgy people to see me like this. But like I say, most normal people know why. So I'm not gonna deliberately show myself off, but if someone happened to see me looking like this, I'm not really gonna go, oh my god! You know, I'm not really gonna, because I look, you know, in my opinion anyway, I think I look really good like this. So, I won't be, the only time I'm gonna be really bothered is if I look like shit. Like the way these workmen saw me in the morning, because they came my version of early in the morning. Probably not early to other people, late morning, but that's early to me. Because I get up later. Because I'm a night owl. Okay? So if I get up early in the morning, I look and feel like crap. And I didn't even have time to do myself up a bit before they came. Because they came earlier than what they said they were going to come. They said they were going to come at 11, but they came before 11, like 10:30 or something. So I would have had at least half an hour, because I got up at 10:20, I think. And I like to lay in bed for a few minutes before I get up. Because if I don't, I feel even worse. Like, I've got a headache right now. Because I've had to deal with all these things when I've just got up. Including my mum and all the things she wanted to discuss and talk about and deal with. So, like, I like to, for hours, I like to just not be bothered, you know. I like to just wake up, sort of, you know, do things at my own time and leisure and not be bothered. Unless someone wants to have a nice, pleasant conversation with me. But that's not always the case with my mum. It's always like her having a go at me or bossing me around or something. Or getting me to do this, that and the other. Which apparently she's entitled to do because I'm her carer. So I've been told by her. But the line's drawn. Anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I'm just telling you about how it is for me. So I don't like to be bothered for hours. That's the only time I object, is if people see me when I've just woken up. It's not so much being seen in my nightwear that's a problem for me, because it's nice nightwear, you know. But I'd rather people see me looking nice, like dressed, and with makeup on, rather than my face all red and blotchy like it was. Because my face was really bad when I first got up, you know. It was like a burn victim. It was awful. So red. Always around the eyes, this cheek usually, and around my mouth. It's all red. Blotchy. Oh, horrible. It's even more horrible when my entire face is red. Sometimes that happens. And sometimes it's just eyes, cheek, and mouth. Okay. And my eyes are all puffy and all piggy and horrible. And I don't like being seen like that. My hair also, actually, when I first get up, my hair looks really nice. I'm not kidding, because I have it up in like a bun type thing to sleep, because I don't like it all over my face and everything while I'm trying to sleep and lie down and stuff. So I have it up in a thing. But when I take it out and fluff it up, it's nice and big and soft and fluffy. It's actually after I brush it that it looks shit. No kidding. Like, it looks shit now. It's flat, it's boring, it looks like straw. But when I first get up and I fluff it up, it looks beautiful, you know? Big mane of fluffy hair. So yeah, it's warmer today. As you can see, this is my first time wearing a short sleeve thing and shorts without tights on. It's been the warmest day so far. I mean, it has been pretty warm lately, but this is like the warmest day so far. So that's why I'm dressed like this. I actually, when I went out today, I've completely changed my outfit. I was wearing a white top, the frilly one that you saw me wearing in one of the other videos. Because I wore that in this video with these shorts on and that basque thing. And I was wearing that today, but with my navy blue pleated skirt and these. I've just changed into this when I came back, because I felt like changing. Because I wanted to wear something that's going to expose my skin to the sun, you know. So yeah, it was good to just leave these socks off, but I thought for the video I'll have them on. Now normally with this outfit I would wear my wrist things, my fingerless glove wrist things. I don't know what they're called. Wrist warmers, fingerless long gloves. I would normally wear that kind of thing with this. However, they are all the stuff in that drawer where I keep all the gloves. They are all mouldy and smelly, so I've had to put them to wash, and I'm going to have to do something with that drawer. I don't know what though. I'll have to buy something, like one of those anti-mold and damp packets that you can put in that soak up any moisture, and I'm going to have to get something like that. I don't know what you call those. It's things that you put in the drawers. I'm not sure if just soaking up moisture is enough though. They might smell as well, but I can't have anything smelly in there because it will irritate my skin. If I put anything smelly in the house, it irritates me. Like if it's in the air, you can smell it. It irritates. So if it's on my clothes or gloves or whatever, it's going to irritate. So I can't have anything smelly. I have to have things that are not irritant. What is it? Things for sensitive skin, but I don't know how you get stuff like that. Fragranced stuff that isn't going to irritate you. I don't even like fragrances, really. I like things that smell nice and fresh, but not irritants, like perfumes and stuff like that. My mum's ringing me now. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. I'm gonna stop.